What is happening, all you mechanical maniacs? Hurst Quayzar here. Welcome back to another episode of Rot2Rad. This is going to be the final one of the three-part that we've been doing on these pair of Mopars right here. We've got the suspension and everything all done up on both these bad boys. So all we need to do is build a couple of engines and slap some paint on them, and then decide on a pair or a set of wheels and tires for these things. Not sure what I want to put on there yet. We did, on the Boot Barracuda out here, I did get the suspension done on this. So the suspension is done on it. Got the engine somewhat done. It's about as far as I've gotten. As you can tell, my throat is just, I'm a little sore. My voice is a little hoarse. So I've got a cold. I'm back from Paris. And I've got a little bit of a cold. And oh my gosh. Paris was great, but I got a bad cold from one of the bus tours. I mean, people were coughing in front of me, behind me, so it was inevitable that I was going to get sick. There's no doubt in my mind. All right, we are going to go with the 426 Hemi. So, no special painting per se on this thing. We are just going to go ahead and build it as such. As much as I can, I'm going to put performance parts in it. So that's the way I'm going to do that. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and get flywheel. So we've got to build two of these things. So that's going to be interesting. We've got to build two of them. So not a big deal. Not a big deal. So how are you guys doing? I hope this video is finding you all happy and healthy. I hope everything is going well for you and your part of the world. Let's see. That's going to be that on there. I don't necessarily like the whole red on this, but I think just for that, I think that'll be fine. I'm not fond of the red with the orange. So yeah, it's just me. I'm just being very particular about it. Silly as that sounds. Okay, water pump. Just got done building one of these for the CUDA out there. So yeah, I've got pretty much knowing how I'm going to do this. Now for the steering pump here and for the alternator, I got to do a little bit of painting on it. So we're going to do a little bit of painting on these. I'll show you what I'm going to do. I don't like the red on it, right? So we're going to go with a gunmetal matte color. And then we're going to go chrome here, right? And then we're going to do that. There we go. Works. And then same with the power steering. Do that. Chrome. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Very cool. All right. So those are going to go in there. So it kind of matches what we have going on here with the engine. See what I mean? So it doesn't like blatantly look red. So that's cool. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do with both the engines, because both the engines are going to be similar. Going to be similar. There's going to be no deviation with either one of them, so they will have the same parts and everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then this does not give me the rings. So let's go get the rings. It's the Hemi rings. We need 8 of those. There we go. Okay, now I can put those in. So it's quick and easy because I'm not doing much painting on this thing. I think this will be a quick and easy build. This will be the last one of the series, so these cars will be done, and it will be up to you guys as to what you want for me to do with them. Now, it has to be both either save or sell. So if you like one of them but not the other, well, too bad, so sad, they're a match set. So if you They either both save or both sell. So let me know in the comment section when I get these bad boys done. Push rods. One. No. I need 16. I may have a few more than I needed, but that's okay. I'm working in the sandbox mode, so it doesn't matter how much money I spend. Now, if I was in the barn bargain side, I do care. You know what I mean? Because, hey, it matters how much money you spend. I'm not here. Why not? Cover. Okay. Okay. The rotor. Okay, so for the distributor cap, I am going to paint that yellow. So I'll paint that yellow. Because the wires are going to be yellow as well. So that's yellow. Get clips. I need 2 clips. You know, maybe I should have doubled up on everything. There we go. That way I could just start busting out the next engine as soon as this one's done. Oh well. Alright, head. Now I did I get another exhaust system? I did not. Why didn't I do that? Okay, like I said, not a whole lot of painting. This is going to be pretty plain the way it's going to be set up. Not really plain, right? Very natural. Very natural. Because the underneath is orange, the motor is orange, so I figured we'll just keep it as close to original as possible. Get in there. This should go pretty quick. Okay, so let's get one of those. Those. Wires. Get those. Okay. So I got a lot of the parts here. So let's go ahead and paint. The carbs, I'm going to try to do it this way. See if this will work. Chrome. Accent. Accents in chrome? Or chrome. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for right there. That's what I'm looking for right there. There we go. This is going to be glass. Paint the other carb. Go chrome. There we go. And then what else did I have in here? Oh yeah, those. Yellow. Alright. Okay. Wires. Carbs. I want it to look as natural as possible. The red just kind of throws it off for me, so I need to have it. Just needed it different. Okay, so you. I don't like the red for that, so that's going to go yellow. Let's see here. I went chrome and bummer. Doesn't work out the way I thought it would. Carbon fiber. Chrome plated. That's different. It kind of looks like a filter, doesn't it? We'll go with the leather. Go with the yellow leather look. It'll look weird, maybe. Not too bad. Oh, you don't even see it, so it doesn't really even matter. Ah, okay, so we know that for the next time. Okay, let's flip this thing. And we gotta get... Let's see, I need 8 of you. And 3 of you. Get this thing built. And then we'll take it off, and then we'll build a second one, and then we'll have 2 engines to go into our Mopars. We'll put them up on the lift, get the transmissions, get everything underneath, and then we'll decide on wheels and tires. Now, the wheels and tires, I should say the wheels, the rims. I have an idea which ones I want. I have an idea of how I'm going to do them up as far as a paint scheme, but I'm not sure if it's going to look good. So in my head, it'll look all right, but I will see how it turns out. It's going to be, it might not turn out, but we'll see. We'll see. Not painting all the engine pieces definitely helps me out. Okay, so you, I think you are done. Yep. Let's take you off. Okay. Now let's build engine number 2. Which is the 426 Hemi. Alright. Alright, here we go. I'm going to get that. Get this built up real quick. Okay, that. Got the bad distributor. That was a bad mistake on my part, but at least I, you know, some bad money. Okay, that. I'm gonna build them up differently, a little differently this time around. Paint that. I'll paint that. Paint everything. Go. Couple clips here. I'm all over this place, aren't I? Oh, Hurst, you don't have a rhyme or reason for anything. Yeah, like I said, I've built one of these already, so I'm like, all right, I already know what I'm doing. And there we go. And I'm using the quick buy. I forget what the name of the mod is, so I can just purchase the items right from the table here. We got those 2 pieces. We are going to where are you? There we go. That's what we want there. And for the power steering, very similar. You know, chrome, I haven't done the chrome thing yet, or the gold chrome. I have not done that yet to a car. I don't know if I really want to. I'd have to be on a Bentley or something, I think it would have to be on. But I haven't come across a car that I would really, really want to do that to. So, if you're ever wondering why I haven't done it, that's why. Because I don't think I've found a car that I really want to do that kind of stuff to. Okay. Now, flywheel, clutch, flywheel. Ah, I've gotten too many of the flywheels. Oops. Okay, so let me take a look at my inventory here. I don't need you. I've got one piston, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I need to get in here. Rings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 rings. All right. Much like the other one, we're doing the heads. We're going to do and push rods. See if I can get this all kind of done up. I got two exhaust headers this time, so you know. Hopefully I can get this quickly done. All right. I can get 2 of those. All right. It's like the heads are different and like the valve covers are different, so it's like I've got to be very careful what I do here. I don't buy more than I need. Okay, got the heads. Yes, sir. This thing is coming along nicely. Oh, I've already got a set of those. All right, get in here. Yeah, you know, I would have saved myself a whole lot of time if I'd painted, if I'd bought double the parts and painted them as I was painting them the first time around. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? I'm definitely not on a production line here. You know, time is money. Obviously, I don't care. Okay. Valve cover. Wires. Okay, let's go to the paint booth. You. Painted. Alright, wires are done. Carburetor. Go. I probably could have gone a little bit lighter with that. That's alright. I usually do them in black. All right, now that I know that the air filter is not going to matter, I'm just going to leave it red. No sense doing any painting to it. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. All right, done and done on the top end, I think. Yep. I'm looking around. Okay, let's scooch you over. All right. 8 of you. And 3 of you. See, I could have had another oil pan. I so screwed up. I should have doubled up everything. Man, what was I thinking? Trying to get at a better angle at this. Just not doing me well. Guess this will have to work. Whole lot of screen, and I'm working on the bottom third of it. Jeez. Bet you can't put these in like 2 at a time. That would be nice. All right. 1 oil pan. All right, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We can reverse you, and then take you off the stand. There we go. All right, engine. Let's add. Boom. Okay, so you get moved over to 2, and you get an engine added. Boom. Haha. Look at them beauties. Beauties are nice. All right, let's put these bad boys up in the air. Okay, we're looking for transmissions. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to buy... These are going to go with the standard transmissions. I think I'm going to just go put the standard transmissions in them. So let's just get 2 of those. All right. 2, 3, 4 of the exhaust pipes. Standard transmission. 2 starters. Drive shaft, I'm going to go with carbon fiber. Drive shaft, let's get 2 of you. There we go. Right there. There we go. All right, done, and done. There we go. Now let's go ahead and put this up. Okay, this has got a couple of pipes on it. Oh, drive shaft doesn't fit up very well on this, does it? I should have looked at that. Starter. Another exhaust pipe. I think that's it. Now we have to judge. Now we have to look at wheels and tires. Let me get rid of this stuff that I have in here. Just kind of extra stuff. All right. Definitely want to go with a set of... I think I'm going to go with a set of 18s on both. So let's go rims. And this is what I was looking at. Which ones were they? Don't remember now. They were either... I think it was these right here. I think I was going to go with those right there. So these, I'm going to go... we're going to go 8 of these. We're going to go with an 18-inch wheel. We're going to buy them. Now, each of these are going to get a little bit of a treatment. So let's go ahead and look at what we're going to do with these. We are going to go with a chrome. Hang on. I want to go with the black. Guess I got to go with the chrome here. Mix 2. Mix 4. So that's what I'm looking at doing right there. All of them. So it's a mix 4 in chrome. Mix 4 in chrome and paint. So all of them are going to be that mix 4 in chrome. So we're going to go here. And then just lay it out to chrome. Chrome plated works too. All right. But we've got a lot of these to go through. As you can tell, it takes a little bit with the wheels. Just, it's a little slack. That's okay. Like I said, these things are going to be identical to the point of, you know, how they're painted and how they're put together. But they are two totally different cars. We have a Plymouth Roadrunner and a Dodge Charger. And the Dodge Charger itself is like been put on a 4x4 chassis. So, you know, totally different. Okay, a few couple more left to do. And then we're going to look at tires for the Roadrunner first. I think I'm going to go with like a 315 maybe on the back. Oh yeah, 315. 315 35 on the back. We'll see how that goes. And that's what the things you guys don't see in the background. When I do the Rot2Rad videos, this is some of the stuff that I do. I like pick stuff out. I kind of play with the colors. I try to do, I probably match 2 or 3 different rims to the car before I decide on a set of rims. But for today, this is how it's going to go. All right. So I've got plenty of room back here. We want to, I'm going to go with the tires. I'm going to go with the race tires on these, I think, because I don't really have the off-road tires. I want them to kind of match up as much as possible, and off-road tires don't have the white lettering. So I'm going to go with the race tires. Let's go 2. These are going to be 18s. We're going to go with the 315 on the back of this. See if that goes that. And we'll go with the 35. Okay, let's see how that lays out with one of these tires. It's not looking too bad. Okay. I'm going to do one first because I don't want to waste my money and time. So let's see if this fits. Time for a fitment issue. Okay, does it? Ooh, it does fit. Holy crap. Not by much, but it fits. Holy cow. Huh. Can't get a better fit. Okay, so up front, it's a 35, right? So up front, I'm going to go with a 218. We're going to go with a, we'll go with a 285. We'll keep it at 35. There we go. So a slightly narrower tire, and because it's a narrower profile with the same I should say not profile, but a narrower width, but the same profile. The profile will be just a little bit smaller on the front than it is on the back. There it is. Oh, sorry about that. I had to cough. Okay. The front. All right. So I think we've got that pretty much down. Go ahead and send her down. We should be pretty much 100% all the way around on the Roadrunner. Okay, so let's take a quick look. 100%, 95% for the body. That's probably the front license plate. It is. So no worries there. You are done. All right, for our 4x4 Charger. We want to go with off-road. I'm going to go with the off-road. These are going to be a square setup on this. This is going to be 18. I think I'm going to go with the 315 all the way around. We'll go 325, very, very wide. We'll go 335. With a 50 inch. Let's see how that's gonna play out. I think it might be just a little too big, but we'll see. I mean, it's a 4x4 for crying out loud, right? It should be humongous. It should be big. It should be bold. Let's see how this one tire fits, and then we'll adjust as we need to. I mean, we bought more tires than we needed to, but that's okay. Okay. Looks like it fits the wheel wells pretty well. How wide? It does look like it's done well. Okay. So we are going to go with it. Boom. Oh, man. I wonder if they'll keep these mini games in the next version of this game. I don't mind them. When you're trying to get things done quickly, though, they kind of get in the way. But that's alright. Alright, I think this will do it. I probably could have gone with a little slightly smaller tire. But I feel like this thing is kind of beastly. Needs it. Alright. Alright, let's put you on the ground. Let's see what you look like. Not too bad. Not too bad. What's my status? 96. That is also because of the front license plate, I believe. Yes. Okay, not a big deal. Alrighty. Okay, we're going to send you over to the test path. We got to do a few things, right? So this is where you usually don't see me do any of this. I just line everything up. And I figure because you've already seen me do most of this stuff, might as well just stick with me. Right. Headlights. I do this with all the vehicles in Rot2Rad. Alright. Now I gotta fill the fluids here. This probably takes the longest, is to fill the fluids. Love the sound effects. I mean, they've got it down. I mean, in Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, everybody was complaining about not having fluids. Everyone. I'm like, why does it even matter? But here you go. We got fluids. So whether the Car Mechanic Simulator, whatever it is, 2025, 2026, it's probably going to end up being 2026 at this point. We haven't really seen anything come around. Just a few teaser photos here and there. But yeah, there's been people asking, but there hasn't been a whole lot of action on that. All right, you gonna go to the paint booth. All right. Now, before I paint you, I'm going to go get the other one prepped. Get this all done as quickly as possible. Okay, you need to go to the test path. Hey, look, I got one wheel right. It's not often you see a wheel that's right. Yeah, cool. All right, now let's kind of reach in here and get these fluids. So these cars are very similar to the way they're set up, definitely. Even with the fuse boxes and all. Now, these cars are going to end up having different horsepower. I can tell you that right now. Because of the motors have probably been manipulated just a little bit in the editor. Instead of a 1-to-1, it might be a 1 to a 1.2. Like this engine might be just a little bit bigger in size than the one in the Roadrunner. So it's going to put out some different numbers. Definitely. So when we go to dyno these things, don't be shocked. You can also manipulate the motor numbers in the profile itself, but I would not recommend doing that because these motors, there's a lot. You can't really handle these cars driving them. You put a lot in it. All right, I'm going to take the hood off. That's right. I'm taking the hood off. The hood is going to become matte black. And you're going to go matte black. Okay. Now we've got that. We're going to paint the car. And we're going to go with the high impact color. All right. So for the Plymouth, it's going to be called Lemon Twist. So let me see if I have any black stripe. The Roadrunner black stripe. Oh, that's there. Okay, so no, I don't want the black stripe on there. So it's got a little bit of black there. It's going to have the black in the front. We're not going to go metallic. This is going to be full gloss. I think that's pretty much the color right there. So we are going bright yellow. Okay, and then I want to put the hood back on it. Boom, baby. There we go. All right, you are going to move you to the dyno. All right. Grab this car, move you into the paint booth. Same with you. Let's take your hood off. I'm going to paint the hood a matte black. Go. I mean, it already does look black, so. And then we are going to paint the car. For Dodge, it was called Top Banana Yellow. So, same color, different names, for the different manufacturers. So, here we go. There we go. Decent, right? I think so. I think so. All right. Done with that. Let's see here. I was hoping there was a stripe for the back of the Roadrunner, but it's not. We have 2 carbs on here that need to be tuned. So let's get to that. Yeah, go figure. Man alive. There we go. 1 carb. Nope. Nope. That's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Nope. You know, you would think that by me doing this often enough, I would have a system down. And I thought I did at one point. There we go. All right. Roadrunner is set to go. All right. Start the test. All right, 8:30. 8:30 and 9:45. Okay, so kind of remember those numbers. All right, we're going to send you out front in front of garage door number 1. All right, so we got one car done. Let's go get the other one on the dyno. Let's tune the carbs. Let's see if I can't screw this up again. All right. Ah, that was quick. That works. Always one. Ah, I feel like it's getting closer. Am I doing the same thing over and over again? I think so. Let's go 2. Well, feel like I'm getting closer. That works. Good. All right. So, let's see what this bad boy has to do. So you already have to bat, if you look at the factory horsepower, it says 410. I think it was from the other engine now, but we'll see. We'll see how this turns out. What was it, 8:30 and 9:46 or something like that, right? So. Ooh, even less. 762 at 869. So this is making less horsepower than the Roadrunner is. Wow. Probably so, because the Roadrunner actually has a full exhaust system on it, and this one does not. So that's probably why. It's probably why it does not, because it's got a full exhaust system out the back, and this one doesn't. All right, there you have it. A pair of yellow Mopars. What do you think, guys? Now it's up to you. Now it's time for you to decide. Do I save them or do I sell them? Thanks for hanging with me these past couple of weeks since I've been gone. I appreciate your patience, but now you get to see the end result and you can tell me what to do with them. All right? Okay. Talk with you all later. Thanks for hanging. I'll see you soon. This is Hurst Quayzar saying goodnight, and I'm out.